Hey everybody, this is your man Will H the cinephile and welcome back to my channel. And when I reflect on my top 35 favorite films of all time, it's no surprise that my favorite foreign film is a Denis Villeneuve masterpiece, Incendies. This film holds a profound place in my heart, and it's one of the movies I take with me to a desert island. It's an unforgettable piece of cinema that I've revisited countless times. Though the movie is an emotional and heartbreaking experience, but its power never fades, making it like a rare work that I can return to repeatedly, despite its depressingly tragic tone of the film. Like this movie is undeniably one of Villeneuve's finest works. It's top tier in my opinion, ranking within his top 5 films. It's a masterful piece showcasing his impeccable storytelling abilities and his gift for building tension while nothing significant is happening. For me, this film is perfect. Denis' ability to weave such intricate layers of tragedy and humanity into the narrative is so freaking extraordinary. I cannot help but marvel at the fact that such a deeply moving and intense story exists within a foreign film, which to be honest makes it even more impressive. Like I have to say, I vividly remember the first time I watched Incendies. It was late at night, and that turned out to be a huge mistake. The ending, which is so devastating, paralyzed my mind. No matter how many times I've seen it, that final moment has an unshakable grip on me. It leaves me stunned, as if I were hit with an emotional wrecking ball. It's a story that stays with you long after the film concludes. Like Denis' handling on certain sequences, like the bus massacre and the off-screen torture of Nawal Marwan, serves to amplify the film's tragic tone. These moments, though brutal, are essential in amplifying the depth of the emotional pain. Like what stands out to me and makes this film such a unique and essential experience is the way it explores the characters of Nawal Marwan and her children. Jean and Simon's journey is heartbreaking in a way and beautifully executed. Jeanne is eager to respect her mother's last will and learn about her past, and she embarks on a path that unearths deep, painful truths. The slow unraveling of Nawal's past is both tragic and enlightening, not just for Jeanne but for Simon as well. Simon is in his denial. He resists the truth about his mother's past, unwilling to face the possibility that the woman he loved may not have been who he thought she was. The contrast between the two siblings' approaches to uncovering their mother's history is complex, and Denis' writing of these characters is brilliant in a way. Their emotional journey, though painfully tragic, are fascinating to watch unfold. The film is shot with such an artistic touch that every frame feels intentional. Every shot meticulously crafted to deliver a heightened sense of emotional weight. The imagery, the cinematography, it all adds to the haunting atmosphere of the film. And Villeneuve captures violence in such a raw, unflinching manner while simultaneously creating a sense of tension, even moments where nothing significant appears to be happening. It's a delicate balancing act that Denis manages with ease. Like I've often compared this quality in his work to Sicario, where a similar sense of mounting tension builds even in moments of relative calm. Like, however, I feel that Incendies is even stronger in this regard. Like, it has an inherent power and depth that elevates the tension to new heights. Like, the film's ability to make you feel everything the characters are experiencing, whether it's grief, anger, or confusion, stay with you after viewing it. Like, it's to me, I don't look at it as just a foreign film. It's one of the greatest movies I've ever had seen. Like, and it's like a cornerstone of my all-time favorites. Like, it is dark, it is melancholic, and it is heavy, but it is also perfect in its execution. Like, whenever I watch Incendies, I usually try to watch it early in the evening, knowing that I'll need something lighter to lift me afterward. Like, it's a film that demands emotional space, and I like to follow it up with something uplifting or action packed or to break the tension. Like, that being said, Incendies is undeniably a masterpiece, and despite its tragic nature, it stands tall among my favorite films. In fact, it's my favorite foreign film of all time. Like, to me, Denis Villeneuve is a director whose films have defined much of my cinematic taste. Along with my man Christopher Nolan, his films are often featured in my personal list, like the collection of movies that I consider perfect, those that have left an indelible mark on my life. Incendies fits seemingly into this list, and like every film on it, I know every shot, every frame, and every single ounce of detail. Like, the storytelling is masterful, and the emotional gravity of the narrative is something that stays with you long after the film concludes. Like, I can't express enough how deeply Incendies affects me. Like, it's more than just a foreign film. It's a piece of cinema that perfectly encapsulates the storytelling power of Denis Villeneuve. The tragic beauty of it, the way it explores generational trauma and the search for identity is unparalleled. Like, it's a movie I recommend to anyone who wants to experience something that lingers long after the screen fades to black. Like, and like, I may have said this multiple times, but I don't care how many. I don't care if I sound redundant about this, but Incendies will always remain my favorite foreign film of all time. Like, and as a bonus, I know I might have mentioned this in a few other of my videos, but I have to put it out there, and I need to let everybody know how serious I am with this. Like, as a bonus, I'll be releasing my full list of favorite films of all time, like including my top 35 and honorable mentions. Like, once I finally experience Jaws on the big screen, that's a personal milestone for me, and after that, my favorite films will be shared with the world. But for now, Incendies holds its place as my all-time favorite foreign film, a Denis Villeneuve epic that I hold in the highest regard. So, I hope you all enjoyed this review today, and yeah, so make sure to like, subscribe, and follow my letterboxd for more content, for more reviews, and more videos. So, I'll see you in my next video, and I'll see you in my next video, my fellow cinephiles. Ta-ta!